You are in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and I am your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another episode of Who Do You Got? Tonight's battle consists of some late 90s classics. That's right, the infamous cruise situation was at an all-time popular rise in the late 90s and early 2000s. Let's talk about some of the early crews that were representing hip-hop and dropping projects. Tonight's battle consists of the squad battle, if you will. Let's talk about tonight. Def Squad with El Nino going up against Flipmode Squad, the Imperial. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make some noise for tonight's squad battle. Make some noise, please. Yeah. The squads are in the building, the squadrons, if you will. And again, we do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to check us out here live on Twitch. If you haven't subscribed, followed, go ahead and do that. And we're always dropping content on our YouTube channel, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. One word, that's right. YouTube constantly dropping new content. Make sure you check us out. Shout out to everybody that's helping us on the road to get to 1,000 followers and subscribers. We definitely appreciate all the people sharing all the footage, all the comments, all the suggestions, all the thumbs up, all the thumbs downs. We appreciate you. Shout out to everybody in the chat room that joins us every Monday night. See 9 Instrumentals in the building. More people are going to be tuning in a second. Like I said, every Monday night, make sure you join us here live on Twitch if you can. Shout out to everybody that wants to participate. There's been people in the comment section who want to participate. Join us on Twitch first, and then we'll take them baby steps to get you live on camera. We're not scared. We want more people to participate. We're building this hip-hop community for all of us. Let's go ahead and start tonight's game, and we're going to go ahead and start playing some music off the bat. But as you know, we will be introducing all the squad, our squadron, the EBR squad, you know what I'm saying, as we go along. But like I said, let's start playing some music tonight. Let's not even, like I said, hesitate. Let's get right down to it. If you're familiar with how we do things around here, it's 5 rounds of music, 5 rounds of nonstop battle. Like I said, we take 2 songs from each album per round, go round for round, and then we try to figure out who's got the best album. Like I said, so in this particular case, we are taking on the squadron battle. Like I said, Flipmode versus Def Squad. We're going to start with Def Squad first with that El Nino project. And if you're familiar with the channel, like I said, round number 1 usually consists of this particular topic. Let's talk about best first song off of each album. Respectfully, we will be skipping each intro because it's not really musically related on each project. But let's go ahead and start out with Checking Me Out, going up against To My People.
I know y'all niggas out there that know if shit get thick, what we'll do. It's time to let all y'all bitch ass motherfuckers know. If I gotta go out, I'm going out the Full Metal Jacket style. Reverse suicide to do or die. I'm broke, I lost my deal, my car, my bra, and me and my landlord be at war for the rent. Yo, Ian Keith, it's time to rob and steal. See that First National Bank? I'm showing my grill. Fuck a mask and a glove, I'm worldwide for drugs. Turn your TV on, that's me on America's Most Wanted, for most blunted. That tricky shit you did, I done it. We rock gear for deer hunting. When we do jaws, me and my dogs ready to get it. Snatch you out the 5 series like I'm winning the pennant. Even at 112 degrees, sky's the limit. Sodomize the style till you idolize the finish. Sucker MCs get stuck too, fuck you. And if you blink, I'ma show you shit I be up to. Cause if this shit get thick, we sick of and if you acted all that, and if we lose our jaws, I know you niggas checking me out. I know y'all niggas checking me out. I know y'all niggas checking us out. I know y'all niggas checking me out. Who want the...
You don't stop.
Tell my people in the front.
You don't stop.
Tell my people in the rear.
Say what?
Throw your hands in the air.
You don't stop.
Tell my people on the left.
You don't stop.
Tell my people on the right.
You don't stop.
Tell my people everywhere.
Say what?
Throw your hand in the air.
You don't stop.
Tell my people in New York.
You don't stop.
Tell my people down south.
You don't stop.
Tell my people out west.
Say what?
Throw your hand in the air.
You don't stop.
Tell my hip hop niggas.
You don't stop.
Tell my niggas in the street.
You don't stop.
Tell my niggas getting money.
Say what?
Throw your hand in the air.
You don't stop.
Straight off the bat, my squad is known across the map. When y'all niggas show love, then we show you love back. Y'all niggas want beef, fuck it, take it to the streets. Y'all niggas gon' chill, then we sit down and we build. My squad finally here, unit of the year. We setting up shop, but we ain't going nowhere. We want it all, even if we got a brawl for it. We want it all, even if you got a fall for it. We stage records, 52 card deckers. Represent the war until the Lord come and get us. You jealous fellas, I'm putting holes in vendettas. What's your body? With 2 shells from a shotty.
Niggas wanna get me touched.
Nah, they can't touch.
Shining and flossing too much.
Nah, they can't crush.
Light on my toes, left from 10 feet, part from his heat. Play it softly, the truth speaks through this poetry. For me to call shot, you cop block my life. Add a little spice, devil lie, snake rise on dice. Have your fam call price, flip mode, battle for mics while my shit be high price. I'm slashing dice, feel me, lifting thugs out they creases quickly. Shift 2 keys in 2 weeks and gross 40 G's. Report me and live shortly. Slouch cat living on caliber breeze. You wanna get involved, better grip on tight. Take the next flight, we got it lock on the next bite.
I got the eye of a tiger.
I had to stop. The whole squad is on the fucking first track. It's crazy. Again, we're talking Flipmode squad versus that Def squad. Round number 1, if you're just joining us, we're talking about El Nino versus the Imperial. If you don't know, again, the age of the squad was dope. By the way, best first song off of each project is the round you're tuned into right now. Checking Me Out, going up against To My People. And respectfully, we got to talk about some production along the way as well. So let's just talk about real fast who's producing on what. Checking Me Out, produced by Eric Sermon, the great, as you know, who's handling a good chunk of the production, as well as Redman and, if I'm not mistaken, the Rockwilder. No Rockwilder on this one, my bad. Just Eric Sermon and Redman handling all the production on the Imperial on El Nino, with the Imperial having a guest appearance, believe it or not, on the production by Rockwilder, as well as LES, your man, the Beat Miners, Tony Touch, and of course, the majority of it, DJ Scratch. Shout out DJ Scratch, salute to the God. Let's talk about it. Make sure you leave your vote up.
You didn't want to mention Swizz?
Oh, my bad, Swizz Beats. I didn't see Swizz. And we're going to do that. Let's mention everybody. You're right, Busta Rhymes as well on the beats. Like I said, it's definitely dope that both these crews dropped full-length projects. By the way, these are the only 2 studio projects that these squads put out. There may be mixtapes out there, there may be other things out there, but as far as official studio label releases, the Imperial and El Nino are the only 2 projects these crews have ever dropped. Both of them dropped in the year of 1998. Both of them dropped in the summer, respectfully. Yeah, early September is still summer, right? So both of them dropped in the summer of 98. See, everybody knows, everybody remembers. They're like, yeah, I heard about that. You know what I'm saying? So they know what it is. And again, we're talking about some heavy hitters on both sides, but let's talk about it. Leave it in the voting booth. Round number 1, we introduce the first person up in the clique right here of our squad, EBR squad. Let's talk to executive producer Triple C from Queens. Sir, Checking Me Out versus To My People. Who do you got is the question, but I also need to know, which album are you standing with at the beginning of this battle, sir?
All right, for this pick, I'm choosing To My People.
Okay.
But and for the whole album, you see my background.
On that flip mode.
Yeah.
I didn't want to assume anything. You know, who might have assumed?
Well,
You executive producer.
but this is the first song he's talking about, right? I like the song. I wish it was placed in a different. It sounded like more like an outro song for me, but it's still good.
Wow. So you gave it the vote and you still slap it on the way out. I like that. That's what's up. No, that's what's up. I like that. It's a good like, get it together. Let's talk to my man all the way from the West Coast, the man, the Real Cool Breeze, aka the Real Cool B. Sir, which squad are you choosing to run the entire gauntlet with, and then which song are you choosing?
I'm gonna go with Flipmode on this one.
For a song or album? Sorry.
For the album.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'm gonna go with El Nino To My Peoples for the album.
Hey! First vote already going to the Checking Me Out. Breeze putting his vote down. We got one.
He said to my people. Did you mean to say Checking Me Out? You all right over there?
I mean, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I meant Checking Me Out.
Too much green juice.
I didn't even till Hobo said. I was like, "Hey, wait, are you trying to play me right now? Like, wait, what are you doing right now?"
I could have played it off, but yeah, I wrote down the wrong song for the thing.
Yeah, shout out Mr. September in the building. We see you, Playboy. Hey, man, you already know what battle time it is, Mr. September. You know how this battle ended up happening. For those who don't know, again, when you come to the actual battles on Monday nights, and even if you just want to watch them on YouTube, like I said, we get suggestions. We take them seriously. The man, Mr. September, in the chat room right now, came up with this battle, threw us the bone, pause. We took it, you know what I'm saying? Now here we are on a Monday night playing the actual battle. You're just in time, Mr. September. We're doing round number 1. We just got 2 votes in. We're talking best first song off of each project. Checking Me Out versus To My People. DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio representative. Which album are you standing with, and which song are you choosing? Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with the Flipmode album, but for this round, I am going with Checking Me Out.
Yeah, 2 votes already. Let's see how it's going down. We got two votes for Checking Me Out, 1 vote for To My People. Let's keep it pushing. Let's find out what's going on all the way on the island. You know what's going on. Street FM representative. Not only is he a client, he's the president. You know what I'm saying? He runs the whole show. Let's talk to my man Ike Infamous. Long Island is in the building, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Long Island, big representative this game. Not just on one side, both sides. This game. LI in the building.
Right? LI is that way. I don't know if I was looking on the camera. LI. You know what I mean? I understand, sir. So much so that I already know the answers to this, but respectfully, because of the audience and the way, you know, the counting and mathematics, we need to ask you straight up, sir. Which crew, which squad are you running with this evening? And which of these 2 first songs for the best first song on each album are you choosing?
Both squads do so ill representing LI, but I'm going to have to represent Def Squad, of course, all day. Shout out to my man Boogeyman. Shout out to Sherman. Shout out to my man D over there. And then, of course, I'm going to go with Check Me Out. You know, I think Tripp said it. That first record for the Flipmode sounds like an outro record. It has that feel.
Okay, fair enough. Let's talk about round number 1. We decided to best first track on the album against each other. For those that are just joining us, Checking Me Out versus To My People. Again, we talked about this being DJ Scratch's production on, dropping my speak over here, on the Imperial. And then we also have, again, Eric Sermon dropping most of the production on El Nino, specifically Checking Me Out. So we have some real hot production going on. And like I said, some real spitters on each side of the group. I want to stick to the word squad. Spitters, pause on each side of the squad. But let's find out what the chat room was thinking. It might be a little early, I think. Did it close up yet, DJ Hobo, or is the voting booth still open? I didn't even see DJ Hobo wasn't even there. My bad.
It is still going, so you need to wait. Actually, no, it's open.
It's open. It's open, or it's over, you're saying?
It's over.
It's over, fair enough. So let's go ahead and wrap things up over here. When it came down to the chat rooms voting, who did they have, DJ Hobo?
They had Checking Me Out, Def Squad, 75%.
Yeesh. Okay. And according to the math I'm looking at over here, it kind of feels the same way as far as you guys in the room. It's only 4 gentlemen playing at the moment. But don't forget, every Monday night it's a full house. And don't forget, we always got a room full of chat room. Like I said, make sure you check us out in September, talking about both squads. To me, were underrated compared to groups like Mobb Deep, Onyx, A Tribe Called Quest, and others. But they had an impact that deserves respect. They did. They did. Absolutely did. And they were all both helmed by very dope leaders. I mean, respectfully leaders, right? You're talking Eric Sermon's Def Squad, and then you got Busta Rhymes' Flipmode Squad. So like I said, they definitely had some good leadership to follow over there. When we did the math on our end, best first track on the album, the winner goes to Def Squad El Nino, Checking Me Out, getting the first score on the board. Ding, ding, ding. That's right. First round goes to Def Squad. It's already going to get interesting. Like I said, Ike just joining us at the last second, but he made the difference in impact. Again, Team Long Island is going down. And not everybody in the group is from Long Island. I forgot. Redman is from New Jersey, but you got Keith Murray and Eric Sermon representing the island pretty hard right there. So pretty cool. Again, every Monday night, 8 p.m. Don't forget to check us out, Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to all the different countries that check us out too. Like I said, we love you guys. Shout out to Australia, who just recently tuned in. Different countries, I think Brazil, Japan. What other countries, Trip?
We got the Olympics, baby. We got the Olympics. All over.
Everybody. Yeah, we're not going to talk hip hop on the Olympics. We'll leave that to everybody else.
Australia is definitely about the hip hop.
Yeah, apparently. I would
No, man, leave that woman alone.
Yeah, they've back,
alone.
it's 1980s over there right now for as far how far back they've been pushed. Let's keep it pushing though. Let's keep playing some more music. For those who don't know, like I said, 5 rounds of music the entire evening. We take songs, play them, put them against each other, try to find a relative theme, and then we keep it pushing, then finding out what everybody from the chat room to everybody in this room thinks. By the way, both albums, as I mentioned earlier, summer of '98 drops. Both albums, 16 tracks each. Both albums, certified gold albums. So pretty cool. Like I said, a lot of comparisons in terms of the stats on both these projects. Also, one more stat that I'm looking at right here. As far as the top 20 is concerned, on the top 200 Billboard list, both of them debuted or peaked in the top 20. El Nino a little higher with a debut of number 2, which is a big deal. All right, that's top 200. That means whoever is in the rock world, in the country world, and whatever other world is competing in that same spot. And then you got the Imperial with peaking at number 15, which means it kind of went up a little bit, but it probably debuted a little lower. But 15, again, in the top 200, nothing to laugh at. So let's talk about round number 2. It's only right, since both crews are headed by, again, like I said, some very major mainstream artists, respectfully. It's only right that each crew got a chance to put out a pretty big single that made a lot of noise. We're going to be talking about singles right now. That's right. We're going to do two separate rounds. No quick, fast, no gas, none of that. But let's go ahead and talk about El Nino's contribution with his first song, Full Cooperation, going up against Everybody on the Line Outside.
What's up with these cats out here, son? I don't think they hear you, son. I don't think they hear you, son. Drop a low.
Now, first but not least, you will respect me. Play a nigga down like a do-rag and some grease. You must be crazy trying to play me. I've been dedicated since King Tut the Third, baby. Lyrical chemists rhyme minutes, diminish you for the benefit. They continue to kill shit for the fuck of it. I see y'all been writing, still biting, still looking lame. Half y'all niggas still sounding the same. I'm exciting it when live on stage. When reciting and lightning, frighten lightning, throw thunder and chain. When I first came, I gave birth to 1 million MCs in the game. Who should all carry my last name? And I'm gonna get you sucker like Damon Wayne, insane like Jermaine, bring pain to Novocaine. Okay, y'all little monkeys wanna play. My squadron bring the honor war the correct way. I need your full cooperation and total attention. There's a few things I like to mention. These rappers out here where they so appeal, and I step to your business and hurt your feelings. I need your full cooperation and total attention. There's a few things I like to mention. These rappers out here where they so appeal, and I step to your business and hurt your feelings.
Okay, for thinking it's okay to rhyme that way, you be POWMIA, and I'm 7 steps ahead of you. 5 for eternity. And all that shit you kick just don't concern me. I separate the chairs from the chub. Ask a nigga blunt, know how many lumps you want, so flavorless you can taste it. So hardcore I wrote this, laying on the floor in the basement. My style ain't no walk in the park. Got mainstream MCs scared to rhyme at the dark, and they ain't no half stepping. I'm rapping like a nuclear weapon, manifesting immaculate conception. Lyrically I rape an MC like sodomy. Add tragedy to your odyssey. For ballot reservations, call 1-900-SQUAD. Frontin' on us is like frontin' on God.
I need your full cooperation and total attention. There's a few things I like to mention. These rappers out here where they so appeal, and I step to your business and hurt your feelings.
And when we take it there, these 3 niggas in the square, my squad hangs out like 400 pounds of braziers. My death row lines be assigned.
Flip mode, word bond, flip mode coming, word bond, flip mode here, word bond, feel no fear, word bond, 1998, hot shit, hitting you off niggas that don't like it. Crazy, making your nigga look shady. Admire the nigga and let me shine, baby. Shine my nigga through Yiggy, yo, it's already. Never play me, follow orders, you better obey me. Let's go and dance all in the disco. Strip show with a lot of bitches from here to Frisco. Yeah, my nigga, oh yeah, yo, man, a Spanish chick, I think her name is Santiago. The way she blow, I never been blow before. Me on a level where I couldn't take it no more. Put it on shorty, then I bounce through the back door. She say, hold on, baby, come here, blaze it on the floor. Now I finish with that, nigga, give me my traps. Take a whole lot of money, give me before I finish my rap. Think, nigga, shit don't stink. Drunk, cross-eyed, nigga, walk crooked, still spilling your drink. And jam on. Everybody on the line outside. Make you feel good, make you come for the ride. Going through it to my people till you're satisfied. Can't do it like this, no matter how much you try. I know you wanna wild out, come inside. From the left to the right, let's coincide. All night flip mode coming open wide. Wave your hand up in the air till your hand get tied. Now I'm on
charge. The party's going down at the Club Mirage. Rampage, I'm still large. Coming in the door with my Flipmode squad. VIP pass, flex on the blast. Honey's in the corner, Joe, I gotta think fast. Play my game right if I want some ass. If I wanna spend some cash, mow it all night. Don't look at me wrong, man, your pockets ain't tight. I gotta roll it, gotta shine all night. This is that jam that make you ballers want fight. And all you pretty ladies just wild for the night. Put your bottles in the air from your left to your right. It's Rampage, you can call me legendary. I drank Alizé with a little cranberry. I clear my throat, got the flies, mean cold. I told you before, yo, I'm going for broke. She knows.
Everybody on the line outside. Make it feel good, make it come for the ride. Gonna do it to my people till they're satisfied. Can't do it like this no matter how much you try. I know you want to wild out, come inside. From the left to the right, let's coincide. All night flip mode, coming open wide. Wave your hand up in the air till your hand get tied.
Let's say, ooh, I had to cut off Lord Have Mercy. Those who don't know, that voice is about to blow the speakers up. Let's be clear. Round number 2, if you're just tuning in, El Nino versus the Imperial. That's right. It's the battle of the squadrons. We're talking about Def Squad going up against Flipmode Squad. The year was 1998, and things were changing. This album, both these albums are a great representation of them still sort of doing their thing, but still implementing some of that new and some of that old. You know what I mean? Let's talk about round number 2, best single of the album, respectfully. Let's talk about Full Cooperation, featuring the entire squad, going up against everybody on the line outside, which I believe has not everybody, right? It's like with four out of the, I don't know how many members are in Flipmode at this time. What, 6? I think at this time. Yeah, a lot of artists on that particular record. Now, in fact, it's Lord Have Mercy, Rampage, Busta, and probably one more.
I thought that was it.
Yeah, I think that is it. You're right. Just the three of those guys. So 3 against 3 kind of makes sense. It's a 3-on-3 game. Let's talk about it. Full Cooperation. Everybody on the line outside, if you're joining us live, make sure you leave your vote in the voting booth in the chat room. Your vote matters. Believe me, sometimes you don't think it does, but it matters. Like I said, something we've come to that conclusion. Everybody will tell you. And for everybody joining us right now, let's keep going across the room real fast and find out what everybody else is thinking. Let's start with my man, Ike Infamous. Ike, Full Cooperation. Everybody on the line outside, which squadron got the better first single?
I'm gonna have to go with Line Outside on this one, man. The Full Cooperation, there was something about it that just I wasn't fully in love with. I think it's a dope single. Yeah, I think it's a dope single, and it definitely moves. But compared to Line Outside, and I just, well, I'll leave it there. I'll stop.
I'm surprised you're not divulging more. Maybe you're a little embarrassed because you didn't go Long Island route. I thought you would.
It's all LI first and foremost. Number 1. Number 2. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Number 2.
Isn't Baby Sam from LI?
No, he's from Queens. Queensbridge.
He's
another
Queensbridge?
He's from Queensbridge. You know what? Baby Sham was half of a group called Killer Kids, straight out of Queensbridge.
Wow.
And
wow, I heard it.
Kids. Baby Sham.
Hey,
I forgot the other guy's name. The other guy's name was.
You're gonna get.
But it's all Long Island anyway. So
don't tell him that. You're gonna get Ike upset, Jules.
Yeah, we're on the Long Island part of that's close to the what called Queens, I guess.
No, I'm not gonna get upset. You're gonna see Jules just break down from the inside on how big and how dope Long Island is and how much influence it actually has on Queens. You know what I mean?
I never denied the influence that Long Island has and the stamp that it has in the hip hop book. What I am bringing to the light is you choosing everybody on the line outside over Long Island's own Full Cooperation. The hit single. This is a gold album. Do we know any other singles? The hit single that drove this album to gold. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep pushing around the room real quick. Ike Infamous obviously firm on his stance, not scared to go back home with the lights fully on after a vote like that. Let's talk to my man Triple C from Queens. Triple C from Queens. Who do you got when we're talking about these two guys?
I have to agree with Ike. Line Outside is the joint. He got Scratching on to produce Buster.
Yes. I wish DJ Scan, let's get you out to DJ Scan, because he would have something to say about what you just mentioned. Scratch and Buster are just
and Lord Have Mercy really does wonders for that record, because when you think about it, it's a club party record.
Yeah.
And people, when you first hear Lord Have Mercy's verse, you just want to hear something crazy, something barbaric, and he's he's in there. He's like, "Pardon me, dude." He's like, he figured out a way to how to even say "excuse me" in the rap and make it sound dope. That just how they did with that record and how Scratch got busy with the production is fire.
Yeah, you hear it, you want to do that Buster and Swift dance when you hear that.
Word?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What?
You're tripping.
Whoa.
You're tripping, Triple T. Well, shout out to Swift Arms in the building. You know what I'm saying? Lord have mercy.
Whoa.
That dude's voice, let's be clear. I know, let's get sort of Lord have mercy.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm finished eating now, so I can talk. Did Triple C just say he wanted to do the Busta Rhymes and Split Star dance?
Nah, I
Is
said
that
makes
what
you
he
want
said?
to. I didn't say I was gonna do it. I said makes you want to feel.
Makes you want to feel. Ooh.
I ain't never seen Triple C bust as much as a two-step. So when you said the Busta Rhymes and Split Star dance, I had to make sure I heard that right.
The shoulders move.
Oh, it's all shoulder.
Shoulder work, son. Shoulder work.
Yeah, but what I said about the full corporation is just like it's the hook. I don't like the hook on that. It's like
I mean, I like that song, man.
no,
Like that song.
it's just the hook.
It's
That
a good club song.
It's a fire song. I think it's difficult for it to go against Line Outside in this round. You know what I mean? Like it's just yeah, because I think Line Outside is probably the best record on the Flipmode album.
The best record on the Flipmode album?
I said probably. Probably. And we can debate it. There's a couple of fire ones on there, but
I mean, you may have been drinking some of that Long Island tap water today because you said that song.
Long Island.
What other song is the strongest on there?
Cha 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 was a bigger record than that.
No. I didn't say bigger record. I said stronger record, like doper record.
I have a few I can mention, but I can't.
Yeah. We don't know what Jules got in the bag. So.
Okay.
I definitely.
I would say 2 before that one.
All right. Okay.
I think I can go 2 also.
I would agree with that.
But it's still a dope single.
Yeah, it is. Sure.
Very dope. With that being said, Hobo, where do you stand on this, by the way?
I don't know. I was kind of upset that you chose Everybody on the Line Outside. It wasn't really that big of a song for me. It's okay. I don't really think it's like I would have thought you would have gone Cha Cha Cha, like big record for big record. Just in my personal opinion.
Oh, in terms of singles, you're talking about? Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Because you're talking singles.
Yeah.
But given the choices that you made, since you are the host of the show, I'm gonna go Full Cooperation.
Interesting. If he would have did Full Cooperation versus Cha Cha, I would have picked Full Cooperation.
Interesting. Yeah. See, for me, when Full Cooperation came outside, I was like, also outside. I had graduated from college. I had some money. Not a lot of money, but I had some money. So I was in the clubs. And, I wasn't doing the Busta Rhymes and Split Star dance. But,
you was buying shots of RCA. I know you was buying shots.
Nah, I wasn't buying nobody no shots, brother. My mom told me don't ever buy a girl. My mom told me don't ever buy a girl a drink. And to this day, I'm not.
What about the fellas? Damn.
I mean, the boys, yeah, we first, bro.
I didn't say it was a round of drinks for the ladies, but I mean, you went there. Your guilty conscience went this, all right?
I'm not guilty at all. That's why I said it. You see me outside.
Hey, baby.
Listen. Let's talk to you, Breeze.
Some of this yak.
Breeze, what do you think, real quick? As the yak gets poured right now, you know what I'm saying? A little Full Cooperation, a little stutter step on the beat. Or standing on the line outside. Who do you got?
I'm going to go with this 1972 movie, Trouble Man, right here. Throw that in there, man. Robert Hooks. That was one of the movies I like. So I put these movies up so these movies won't die. Always got to watch the.
I like it. I like it.
That's what I'm adding to that. But I'm going to go with full cooperation on this one. So it's a tie.
Interesting.
It is currently a tie, as you just well mentioned. Cool Breeze setting the tone for the statement that I made earlier tonight. If you're watching, again, even if it's on YouTube, leave it in the comment section. Who do you got? Full cooperation versus everybody on the line outside. But when it comes down to everybody that's joining us live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Twitch. DJ Hobo, you know what's going down right now. We're in charge of the results of the voting booth. What were the results? Where the voting booth that took place in our very chat room tonight determines the winner of round number 2, best single, full cooperation versus everybody on the line. Who do they got, DJ Hobo?
Man, full cooperation, 67%.
Oh shit!
Wow.
60%. So it was split. There was a good amount of like. Okay.
There was some votes on both sides.
Yep.
Split would be 50%, but I know that's Queen's math. I get it. It's cool. I get it. I get it.
Don't even justify
PS
that.
man. PS man. PS.
Oh, hold up. I need your full cooperation.
Stop everything. Hold on.
I was gonna say, I need your full cooperation at the moment right now. Everybody on the line outside needs to pay attention. We have to give a big shout out to the Nerd Chris in the building. Nerd Chris. Salute Nerd Chris.
Hey.
What up?
Nerd Chris, what up?
Congratulations.
Nerd
Is that
Chris, what up?
Is that part over there? Is that Twitch partner? Is that the baddest Twitch partner?
Yeah, it is. That's that new Twitch partner.
Oh shit. Heard you brought a gift in the whole 9, you know what I'm saying?
that Twitch partner, Nerd Chris.
That Twitch partner, you know what I'm saying? Yo, put it to work for us, you know what I'm saying, sis? Now, shout out to Nerd Chris all day, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you're joining us just in time. We are talking a very specific squadron battle tonight. That's right, we're talking Def Squad versus Flipmode Squad, the El Nino album versus the Imperial. We currently just wrapped up round number 2, best single. We talked about full cooperation versus everybody on the line outside. And while it wasn't one-sided, technically it was not one-sided, it was split, is what I mean to say. Pardon me. It was split. We had to go to the chat room. Nerd Chris, like I said, you missed this vote. Make sure you catch the next one. The voting booth in the chat room determined tonight's winner. Round number 2, best single, goes to full cooperation, thanks to the help of the chat. Chat, you made the decision. Best single, full cooperation. Def Squad is on the scoreboard. One more again, the score of 2-0. Flipmode Squad needs to get up on the board. They need to do that, you know what I'm saying? Next round number 3 coming up. By the way, like I said, every Monday night, make sure you join us here live. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube and all your DSPs. Like I said, we got you covered. Eats, beats, and rhymes, one word. Thanks to everybody that shares, likes, comments, suggests, all that. We love y'all. We love y'all for real. Let's keep moving on. Round number 3. Best singles part 2. Dun, dun, dun. Listen, I see y'all talking about it in the chat room. I see y'all talking under your breath over here like I can't see y'all on camera. Y'all want to hear cha-cha-cha. You know what I'm saying? It had to get some play. You know what I'm saying? Again, DJ Scratch on the beat, a fire track, a fire single. Video, we gonna see right now. I'm just saying.
The video was there.
It was a budget, but man, did they fuck it up. Like, I don't even say why they used the budget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did. They didn't do a good job with that video.
When you talk about, like I said, a video like that, and a song as catchy and hand clappy and bolero style and what is it? What do you call that shit when you the bull, the matador and all of that shit?
The matador, yeah.
Matador. When you pull out those level of stunts, Def Squad has to obviously answer with just as big an antic, if you will. Not even so much an antic. It was a movement that happened around that same time. Let's talk about El Nino's contribution as a single as well off this album that will be going up against Cha Cha Cha. Let's put about Def Squad Delight.
Yeah, buddy.
Cha Cha Cha.
Turn me up a little bit. What you know about it? What you know about it? I said a hip hop, the hip to the hip, hip, hop, and you don't stop. I rock on, baby, bubba to the boogie, the bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie, the beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm a rapping to the beat. It's just me, the groove, and my squad, we gon' try to move you free. See, I am the Dr. Spot, and I like to say hello. I do the black to the white, the red and the brown, the purple and yellow. But first, I gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie, say up jump, the boogie to the bang, bang, boogie, let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock. Now so far, you heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next door, the mic is my man E. Come on, E, that's all.
Well, I'm empty dip, the ladies pimp, the women's fight for my delight, cause I'm the grand master with the 3 MCs that shock the house for the young ladies. And when you come inside and to the front, and you do the freak spank and you do the bump, and when the sucker MCs try to prove a point, they trust this trio, and with a serious joint, and from sun to sun, and from day to day, I sit back and write a brand new rhyme, because they say that miracles never cease. I created a devastating masterpiece. I'm gonna rock the mic so you can't resist. Everybody, I said it goes like this. See, I was coming home late one dark afternoon. Reporter stopped me for an interview. She said she heard stories and she heard favors. Let them bitches on the mic and the turntables. This young reporter I did adore. Start rocking through this rhyme like I never did before. She said, damn fly guy, I'm in love with you. Said the Casanova legend must have been true. I said, by the way, baby, what's your name? She said, I go by the name of Lois Lane. You can be my boyfriend, you truly can. Just let me cook my boyfriend called Superman. I said, he's a fairy, I do suppose, flying through the air and pantyhose. He may be very sexy or even cute, but he looked like a sucker in the blue and red suit. I said, I need a man who got finesse, and his whole name, across his chest. He may be able to fly all through the night, but he can't rock a party through the early light. He can't satisfy you with his little worm, but I can bust you out with my super sperm. I go do it, I go do it, I go do it, do it, do it. And I'm here, and I'm there, and I'm Big Baggy, and I'm everywhere. So just throw your hands up in the air and party hard like you just don't care. Just do it, and don't stop, y'all. I take a top, y'all, and you don't stop. It goes hotel, motel. What you gonna do today? Get a fly girl, gonna get some stick and drive off in the death OJ. Everybody go hotel, motel, holiday inn. I say if your girl start acting up, then you take her friend. I say skip, dive, what can I do?
People wanna get down, y'all suckers wanna battle. Hey, what y'all wanna do?
Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Y'all people wanna get down, y'all suckers wanna battle. Hey, what y'all wanna do?
Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Y'all people wanna get down,
Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
y'all suckers wanna battle.
Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Hey, what y'all wanna do?
Let's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Ooh, that was a dope single. Both were dope singles.
It sure was.
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot who said it in here. I think it was this September, or maybe it was Swift on the Def Squad Delight. You know, obviously a remake of Rapper's Delight. I ain't really appreciate it back then. I kind of like it more now today. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely didn't sound like, oh boy, like this to me personally. So and Cha 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 was kind of the same thing, because I remember being like, again, I think the video stuck more in my head than the actual song. The song is fire. The drums are crazy. What do you guys think? Like I said, make sure you leave it in the comments. And if you're watching live right now, make sure you leave it your vote. Leave your vote up in the voting booth in the chat room. Let's go ahead and start with everybody in here. Let's talk to my man Ike Infamous. Sir, Def Squad Delight going up against Cha Cha Cha. Best single part 2. Who do you got?
This Cha 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 was a weak single to me. I think it's not really, it doesn't really do the same for me like Def Squad Delight. So I'm going with Def Squad Delight. One, because they took what was quote unquote the first hip hop song, right? You know, first big hip hop song, and they were able to actually make it their own. So I wasn't necessarily annoyed. We know how they were going to take the lyrics and the big points of the record and the verses. We expected that, but I think the charisma and the characters that Redman, Eric Sermon, and Keith Murray are, I think this was the perfect song for them to showcase. I think that's why this was a better single than Full Cooperation. This I felt like gave a better rendition of how true Def Squad really rolled. Like, this is just how they are and how ill they are. And then it was a better video, right? I thought the video they did was super ill, right?
So,
and
in a diner, right? Diner chilling.
Yeah, they were like at a diner chilling, and he just turned it into a funky kind of feel, which was, I think, the general feel for the whole entire album. And then just on a personal note, man, I had the opportunity January 1st, I think it was 2016, 2018 maybe. I had an opportunity to actually interview Mr. Guy O'Brien, Master G to the double E himself. So it was, it was, and it wasn't for hip hop, which was dope. It was there was a director that I was working with, and we were actually doing a commercial and filming something for a movie that he was executive producing. But I had an opportunity to sit down and talk with him and ask him some hip hop questions. And like, I'm like, dude, you know, like, how many times do people stop and tell you, like, yo, for this thing that you were a part of and created and helped grow bigger, I am somewhere now, you know what I mean? So it was real cool. He was super cool. He invited me down to Maryland to go play some golf. So when I'm down there, I'm gonna try to catch up with him. Yeah, yo, I was in the studio with him for like 5-6 hours, man. Like, we was chilling, bro. Like, it was crazy, man. So just for that connection and just how ill Death Squad did with it, I'm going with Death Squad Delight.
Oh.
Shout out Project Elevate in the building to see you, Playboy. I want to ask the room. Ike's, elaborate answer, very thought through answer. Does anybody want to play devil's advocate to the rapper's delight, for example? One could say it's just a cover, right? Versus a whole new brand new single. So, Triple C, I'll go with you. I mean, you're typically been picking Flipmode most of the evening. So, which one do you have in this particular case?
Yeah, I gotta go with rappers. The Death Squad Delight. This one. Yeah, this one is like, when it came out, it was big. I just remember when that they had that old lady. She was in a movie and she just did a rendition of this song, and they put it on the.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, she was all over the place, but yeah, and I could picture Australia's own Ray Gunn dancing to this, breaking to this.
Shout out to Ray Gunn, man. First off, she got a pretty dope name. I mean, it's sad for the
her real name too.
Yeah, she does. But Rachel, it's sad for the country of Australia if this is what they allowed to represent the hip hop in their country. I mean, shout out to her for wanting to be inspired. You know what I mean?
I'll put it to you this way: the last that I can remember, and I'm not by any means super in tune with my hand on the pulse or anything anymore. But the last representation of Australian hip hop that I can remember, state-wise, okay, no offense to anybody from across the pond or anywhere else, Iggy Azalea. And I was like, and wow. I think everybody was on that same page. This Ray Gun single-handedly pushed that shit further back than she did. It's like, it's the first thing out for real, because nobody. I think
in the same breath as Iggy. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and I still think, I'll put it to you this way: she's bigger than Iggy at the moment. Obviously, you know how that goes. But yeah.
Wow.
TGS 9. Listen, man, that was an ill bunch. What up, Kangaroo hop. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She had her hand on her chin like she was on Archer and fucking and something, like she stepped out there like boom, like my lace was fat back in '84, man. What you talking about?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I want to keep hilarious. I'll keep pushing the votes forward. Man, Cool Breeze, cha 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 cha, Death Squad Delight. Who do you got?
Who's that? Come on.
Huh? You can hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, what are you doing to your cat, son?
Obviously nothing. I'm right here.
You got him locked in a cage or something?
Nah, he's in the room. He's just old.
You about to kill me, Breeze.
You can hear that? He said, no, let's talk about Breeze. Cha 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 versus Rappers Delight. Which song are you going with? Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with cha 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 cha.
All right, little cha cha cha. Did this scratch fan in the building?
Yes, sir.
Man, Cool Breeze, putting it down. I see what's going on. I mean, 2 votes in for Death Squad Delight. 1 vote in for Cha Cha Cha. Let's keep it pushing. Ike Infamous. No, I did my bad. Triple C.
Hobo.
Triple C, you all right, buddy? What round is it? It's round 3. It's time. it's time for it to happen, and there it is.
I said,
bro. There's only 4 of us that are voting, and you've talked to all 3 of them except for me.
Yeah, that's what I
said. So how you don't know?
It's about this round. It's about this round.
It's about this round.
It's about this round. Yeah.
I was looking at they both say single. They're back to back.
Right.
Right. Got you. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little backtracked.
Yeah, I know.
Back. So Triple C gave his vote earlier. BJ Hobo, Cha 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 Cha.
Yeah.
Death Squad Delight. You got.
That was hilarious. Project Elevated. What else? Swift Arms. DGS 619. Yo. I gotta go with Cha 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 for the same reasons that I said before. Man, I was outside. This was the party vibe, and it was a good time.
This was definitely a club record at the time. Like,
it was a club record. It was
just to talk about both records. I would never hear myself. Not saying it never happened. The Rapper's Delight, old or new, at any party that I was at. But I would hear the Cha Cha Cha.
When that came out, it played it a lot.
I'm sure I played. That's why I said the parties that I was at. I never heard someone being like, "Oh, play that Rapper's Delight."
I didn't hear that.
Was it a cool novelty kind of record? And I don't mean that with any kind of venom. I really don't, because again, the video is dope. First of all, it also comes from a separate project. For those who don't know, it was obviously featured on El Nino as well. But I forgot the name of the project that came out on Def Jam. But it was basically a bunch of artists from that time, let's just call it today, right? That were doing covers of older hip hop songs. I forgot who the artists featured, but like records by like LL Cool J were getting covered. Beastie Boys records were getting covered. So this was just another creation of, again, going through the Def Jam vaults, right, and catalog, and just kind of coming out with a cool project. I wish I remember the name of that project. Anybody in the chat room know the name of that project? Where again, you had all these different records put out by different people, and the lead single was also the Death Squad's Delight, if you will, which was also featured
in the beginning. DGS 619 says in the beginning.
That's exactly what it was called, in the beginning. What's the other artists that were on there? Like the song and artists, if you don't mind, just a couple, if you don't mind throwing that in the chat. But while he does that, DJ Hobo has rounded out the game. It's officially once again a tie. One more again. We need to go to the chat room. Well, DJ Hobo let us know what the chat room came up with and find out what was the overall vote in the voting booth, because they again will determine round number 3, which happened to be Best Single Part 2, Death Squad Delight versus Cha Cha Cha. Who did they got?
They had Death Squad Delight, 67%. Then again,
told you. Cha 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 was cool, man. It was cool, but I don't think it was as for me personally. I don't think it's as dope as a record as everybody makes it out to be. It's cool.
Did you feel like it was too campy, Ike?
There's definitely a stutter in the beat. I understand what they were trying to do with, give the O to the Cha 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 and everything like that, but it just didn't flow right for me.
Yo, shout out to the chat.
It didn't flow right for me.
Right.
Shout out to the chat. They're throwing a bunch of songs that were on this project in the beginning. It starts out with Wu-Tang did Sucker MCs. Too Short did I Need a Freak. Bone did Fuck the Police. That's pretty cool already. So
that is pretty cool.
I need to revisit that project too, because again, I just didn't take it serious.
I
was like,
revisit that too.
Yeah.
But hearing, I just want to take a slight pivot for a second. First of all, Ike, if you go play golf with him and you come down here, I need to know.
Oh yeah. I will holler at you, my man. I got you, Hobo. Don't worry about it.
And secondly, for those who don't know, the homie Ike Infamous is not just the host of the radio show, but he's also a thespian.
You said
He
what?
did.
I
What's that for? He did.
just want to give
You
the,
said-
the homie Ike Infamous his flowers for being a thespian because he was
Thank
talking
you,
about
sir.
some movie shit, some commercial shit. He wasn't talking about.
I was
hip-hop
worried.
shit.
I thought thespian was bad. I was like, you have to like register any state every time you
Thank you, sir.
He's hanging over me for the last few years.
But he said
as you can tell,
I didn't hear what he said at first.
as you can tell, Hobo, I appreciate and understand everything that you're saying because as you drive through Queens, there's people out here on Long Island that understand everything that you're speaking about. Your words are greatly appreciated, my brother. Thank you.
Anyway, we have basically come to the point in the game because that's right. I've come to the conclusion this thing / podcast. So I'm very comfortable saying that now. Welcome back to the hip hop game / podcast, right? But if you've been keeping track of the math, you know we do 5 rounds every Monday night. Play music all night long, put songs against each other, specifically of these 2 projects. We're talking about El Nino versus the Imperial. That means Def Squad versus the Flipmode Squad. And basically, it's a score of 3-0 at the moment with a 5-round battle. If you're keeping track of the math, that means we've come to the conclusion of the game. With that being said, what's the proper phrase? I'm gonna postpone the announcement of the winner because I still feel like there's joints that need to get played of both these projects. As respectfully, I've in the past used to call them album. I'm not gonna call it that. No, we album cuts, album gems, right? So let's go ahead.
You can always say you can announce a winner, then have extended play.
Yeah, Triple C, I think I'm driving this ship. I think I'm all right.
Just stay in the back seat.
I'm a little sicky executive producer privilege just trying to come across on the screen, baby. You could talk to me on text. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yo, I've been.
Don't get mad, boss. Don't get mad, boss.
I don't know about y'all, but I've seen New Jack City maybe like 2 times late night over the past couple of weeks. Trip, what he said to you was, sit that $5 ass down before you make change.
He stabbed me in the hand.
Pretty much.
I was going to say the opposite, Triple C. The problem is that Triple C is Nino, and I'm nothing but a light-skinned Christopher Williams. You feel me? Like I deserve the, you know what I'm saying, for stepping out of pocket. I'm Christopher Williams. You know what I'm saying? I'm dreaming. You know what I'm saying? I'm dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Don't wake me, Triple C. Don't wake me. Pause. Listen. I feel there's still gems on both albums, so I'm gonna continue round number 4, number 5, and we will, like I said, announce the winner later on. Again, if you keep a track of the math, you know what's up, baby. You know what it is. But like I said, let's keep it pushing so we can stay on track here. Let's keep going to what would have been round number 4. And again, we're gonna treat it the same. I'd love to know what your votes are. If you have any notes or comments on each battle or each record coming up, I want to call this best album cut. Let's talk about a little song of each project. Actually, let's talk about Countdown. Going up against I Got Your Back.
For she's perhaps quite clever. On the mic, I'm a wizard. Call me Chris Webber. Scary wise, I'm way past terror. I make like Jay-Z, then Rockefeller. Rock 'em out the club, then buy 'em a bottle of champagne. From the bar, compliments of E-Dub. I be the one to cause the confusion. Twist your mind to pieces, make you think illusion. Niggas try to provoke me, but I'm a child of God, so it ain't no hope, B. Bitches like go E, so I resume. If they step, I buck a shot like I'm Black Moon. Let me ask yous, y'all feel that like Erica? Control the states and make a deaf America. My style legit, beat the steez a bit, it's official. Like a licensed 45 pistol. Word to the preacher's wife, I got the power to anoint and keep them shifty folks on point. I'm the butler, serving them seeds because I love to. And quote, you a customer.
I put you in your right mind and frame. I derail tracks and rappers like doctors designed to train. All aboard with the Def Squad if you can hang. My name be precise range when I aim my flame. Fuck a gun. When I was 12, I was busting them. Young just wanna have fun like little Justin them. But Doc never trusted them hoes. Double cross me foes. I take it to the nigga started you hustling. Whether it be weed, dope, or coke. My athlete flow make Doc shows soak his toes. Make niggas bow down when I'm drunk off gold crown. Pull out the pound, bust off my round. Jump out the tree, land on your neck. From the moment you start pumping red man in your deck, you be like, this what I ride for. If I I apply more pressure, it'll snow on July 4th. Sun sparks the split, spark the fifth. The tracks make acrobats lose their arch and shit. If you came to brawl, we love to get involved. My squad make it hard for all white people to jaw.
MCs, it's the final countdown. You look tired, can you go around? If you can, I'll slap your hands and give you credit. And if not, I turn around and say forget it. MCs, it's the final countdown. You look tired, can you go around? If you can, I'll slap your hands and give you credit. And if not, I turn around and say forget it.
And nobody rocks harder than this. Closed jaw, stone face, clenched fist, mic extremist. And I doubt it. You could kiss my ass and make a love song about it. Cause I'm about it and ain't living without it. Yeah, winning the battle with me is harder than getting niggas in jail. Watching Soul Train turn off the TV. Lyrical vet, flipping 26 letters of the alphabet. You talk shit, you deserve what you get. I'm high throb, leave you dead as a doorknob. Not a hip hop cop and not down with the mob. Capable of handling multiple responsibilities simultaneously with communication capabilities. From high class to middle class to low and gritty, I was zaniously bust an MC, the non-forgetter. Hit you with the one-hitter quitter and make you exercise your shit up, nigga.
These niggas is riding dick like rodeo, they homos who wanna toe-to-toe, fuck the studio flow. That squad click a thug nigga, chunk a lug liquor, 45 slugs, send a hat, spread a cash getter. Represent for the real gangsters and drug dealers. No acting, little rapping, I'm capping and slapping niggas. Same niggas taking the squad shit for a joke. With a pistol out the smoke, they choke peaceful at the Pope. They cowards, getting rained on like a shower. Live from NYC, E-Bread keeping me, Molly G. Master the ceremonium. Off the meat rack player, we keep gas for pandemonium. Phony tough Tony ones, we dip, die in the place. House that for some raw hardcore rap. Villain in black, black baseball bats and black gats. About to black out on all you whack cats.
MCs, it's the
Serious thing going on here, man.
Catching my fever, lock the passage of the last weaver. You don't love my squad, fuck you, we don't love your ass either. Way off the meter.
Yo, boss, me and Split got heaters. Everything aight? Let's get a drink up inside the cheaters. Go up and cheaters. See this motherfucker named Peter. Try to stick me for 5 bricks, but his bros get skeezer.
Word is born to murder any bitch that fuck with my nigga.
Blow a hole up in your body, straight dismantle your figure.
Hey, yo, where our nigga?
Scoping out the little flakes chicken. Bitch, stay tricking. Fucking with my niggas, gon' get a face kicked
Hey,
in.
yo, Split, what you staring at? The bitches over there, or the bitches over there, or the bitches right there.
Nah, that nigga online. Motherfucker drunk off a third Bacardi in line.
Spliff, I feel this way. If it's for my squad, let's play. Back him against the door, patch his body with gauze. Mark up the floors, splatter nigga blood on the walls.
Bust that nigga shit, make that nigga suffer for yours.
And if they run up in your crib again, I got your back.
Always keep the heat on me, son.
I got your back.
I'ma hold you down until I die.
I got your back.
And if you ever need sack, yo.
I got your back.
If I kill him and get knocked,
I got your back.
and if you bail is 100 G,
I got your back.
any nigga try to set you
I
up,
got your back.
you let me set the shit off first.
I got your back.
Fuck waiting.
Woo. You see what's going on? That
Ooh.
was round 4. I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let's put the what do you call it, the voting booth up in the chat room one more again, if you don't mind, DJ Hobo. Let's find out what people are thinking. Best album cut off of El Nino and the Imperial, round number 4. Best album cut. We're talking about Countdown versus I Got Ya Back. Countdown is your man Eric Sermon one more again on the beats. Yeah, I Got Your Back beat DJ Scratch. Whoa, EPMD connection. Look at that. So speaking of that, I didn't know. Someone talked about it. I think it was a Swift in the chat room. When I heard it, but I was like, it doesn't list it anywhere. I was like, is that PMD on the hook? Is that Parrish?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah,
That's
shout out
Parrish.
to my man Parrish. That's Parrish Smith on the hook. That's
You don't
PMD
get
on the hook.
no credit whatsoever. Like, he's not a writer, not a fucking feature. Now I'm looking because I was like, that sound like PMD to me. That sound like Parrish. So Parrish on this. Shout out to Jamal, aka Molly G. If you know, you know. Half of illegal, one half of illegal right there. He killed that. That little man was crazy. Let's talk about it.
Everybody killed it on that. Everybody killed it.
They did. So, I mean, we're talking Countdown versus I Got Your Back. I needed to play a little bit of everybody. That's why we had to go so long on the first song. But who do you guys got? Look, I mean, who wants to start out? Breezy, who do you got with this one?
I would have to count down. We don't count down this one.
Go Countdown on this one? Ike, which one were you?
Countdown.
You too.
Yeah, just the feel of that beat alone, man. The feel of that beat alone.
It's crazy because we've heard that sample before. It's just the way that the mix is crazy, the bass is crazy. Like Eric Sermon and DJ Hobo, what are you thinking?
That Jay-Z used that sample as well. I would. I'm gonna say this. I don't know what that instrument is. I want to say it kind of sounds like a harpsichord in the Gotcha Back. Scratch uses that a lot, and I think it gets a little overused sometimes for me in that moment. Because he's such a dope producer, I felt like early on he leaned on it a little bit. And so for that reason, I'm going to go with the El Nino track, Countdown.
Oh, man. I was thinking the opposite. I was going with I Got Your Back because I thought it was the battle of the guitar riff against the piano, but you say it's a different instrument.
I mean, no, but it's a piano. It's a form of piano he's talking about. I mean, they're all string.
Yeah, it is a form of piano.
They're all string. But yes, interesting trip. So you're putting your vote down for I Got Your Back. It sounds something up your alley, Pause. It's like, I feel like a street kind of record. Again, an album gem that, like, again, it resonates more with like someone like you driving instead of someone like you. You know what I'm saying?
Is he driving to pick up something, or are you hunting someone?
Right.
How do you retort?
It sounds more like hunting.
Okay. Now
that wasn't even one of the choices. That wasn't I want you to be. That wasn't even one of the choices. But,
he said hunting.
No, I said hunting.
He did say hunting.
Yeah.
You you out there? Oh, you said how you out there looking for something? I thought you said you were hunting for something. You said.
You all right? You all right, Jules?
He said both of those. Both of them, Jules.
Something along those lines,
Wow.
Yo, shout out to.
Hey, did you check on your cat? Whiskers.
Yo, tenants.
Hey, yo. Swift Arm said earlier back on when he first started whining, Swift Arm was like, this man didn't even check. His cat's in pain and he's still streaming. He didn't even check on his cat.
He's not in pain. Yo, he's old now, so he just makes everything. Like, he's like, I just ate. You know what I'm saying? I just finished drinking water. That's what he's always saying to me. I go to the bedroom, but he does it like vocally now. It's like, it sucks.
Please tell me he slides his slippers from the bathroom back to the bedroom, and he looks over his shoulder with a pissed off face, and that will just top off everything about how your cat moves in your apartment.
I'm waiting for him to start shoving the food on a tray under the door when he's done. Oh, damn.
He's like, you doing this again?
He's like, keep it down. Keep it down.
Keep it down. Trying to relax here.
Yeah, my cat is older. My cat's like 16 going on 17 this year. And he's diabetic. I already gave him his insulin shot. So, you know what I'm saying? I care. Don't talk about I don't care. I care. You know what I'm saying?
Giving your cat sugar. Shit.
I don't give him no fucking sugar. What are you talking about? This motherfucker's laughing over here. Yes, he's diabetic. I gotta give him insulin shots. And I just put the same hat on again.
I'm laughing thinking about your cat being an old grumpy ass man.
And I give him a fucking injection twice a day.
The cat's on that smack.
Listen, the votes have come to a conclusion. It looks like Countdown would have taken the win on that particular round, best album pick. So again, no matter what, it looks like Def Squad was going to win this game because that's 4 in a row where you guys picked Def Squad. Then last but not least would have been round
the chat room agreed as well.
Yeah. They were also so. Chat. Let me ask you: we're at a current score of 4 rounds in, where all of it is Def Squad. Do you guys agree that, like, with the score? I know you guys may have voted with the records that I'm choosing and everything for you guys to choose from, but do you agree with the score? Are you like, were you coming into? Because again, when I go back just to talk about the beginning of the game, when we asked everybody what team were they riding with, when it came to this game, majority of the room except for Ike, I picked Flipmode. And every round, and again, it's not taking a shot, it's just, again, the math of it, right? It's been Def Squad, including round number 4, which technically doesn't even count. I want to see what you guys think with round number 5, but let me know in the chat if you guys agree with the score, because again, round number 5 could ultimately make this a bigger sweep than what it really is, because it's been a sweep already technically. So round number 5, I called it best recycled track. If you pay attention, the beats on these particular songs have been used before, very popularly in other records. For example, we'll be putting The Game up against We Got Chopin Part 2.
Chicken. Ha ha ha. Chicken. Turn my mic up, sir. I am somebody. We beats hard to the core. Sleeping on the floor. Step on stage, the fly girls adore. Think a wicked rhyme that you never heard before. The lyrical lexicon, Matador of
I be like, yes, Charlotte. To the light beating. The phone diggy got me coming through non-sweetin'. For 7G Steven, I give you 10 minutes of the high power shit till your heart stop beating.
Member's a new member. Flows type lethal. Scaring those like I made the Scream 2 sequel. Still a grandmaster with the 2 MCs. Death Squad's Keith Murray in the RED. And it don't make sense going against. I got too many styles, E got too much experience. Now you can swim and sink, get jerked to think. Now you can freshen up and let your dirty ass stink.
Wugga. Now why you trying to get funky like my name Big Bob? I'm from the Def Squad, nigga, so show me some love. When I spit, I grab the dick. I'm like Puff, I can't stop until I'm in helicopter cockpit.
Is that right? E-Dub, the top civilian. Humble, with about 16 million. I stay hard rock like if I was Charles Dutton. If you got bold to test, then yo, push the button.
Yo, push comes to shove, we rise above and stay dedicated to rap like ghetto love. People getting mad for the money we making, but they been playing hating since days of roller skating. Yo, what's your name, Dada? Coming through non-stop, I'll be that nigga fucking your girlfriend on your block. And when I bust at 360 degrees, I'm not busted, but put your hands where I can see.
Yeah.
And what? Word up.
I be the worst nightmare to all the MC thugs. Like the 4 little kids and the teacher getting plucked. I don't give a fuck style. Tell me come jiggy, I rock hicks and swishy. Hopping my wet with 2 counterfeit 50s. What? Dirty girl rhyme spit mucus. Speech on proof and raise the roof like Lucas. 12 years and rock through all phases. Watch your peeps scream, the bitch was the blaze.
Niggas running mad about my clique, not smart. I butt your blood out and drop it on the sidewalk. Sure, hit your ass with the vicious blow. You know my style's with the foul through your stereo. Split star, ignorant immigrant, I'm getting it. Money fast cars, fine broads, what? I'm hitting it. Raw shit, I'm spitting it. At you and yours, make you feel the pain, nigga, like a kick to your balls. Dark blood fluid pumping in the veins of my music. Drop the street shit, watch the whole world rock to it. Nigga squad
Had him open, had his bitch scoping. Sitting by the bar, sit behind the kids toting. Pinky rings glowing, triple beams to the club. My man is half thug, giving me pounds and whole grudge. Feeling my shit, so I can put a lock on your clip. Your style is past tense. Hold on, you just started rapping. Ever since you heard the shit we fucking with is platinum. Slow your growth, stop the show, go at you both. Hit you with more bars and soap. Shim is the name, feeling in vain, feeling for dope.
You know we got you open. Don't front. You know we got you open, kid. Don't front. You know we got you open, kid. Don't front. You know we got you open, kid. Don't front. You know we got you open. Don't front. You know we got you open, kid. Yo, stop front. You know we got you open, kid. Don't front. You know we got you open, kid. Yo, stop front. You know we got you open.
niggas make.
Got Buckshot on the hook. Keep Mine is on the beat. If you know, you know. That's a classic. If you didn't know, check out that Enter the Stage album. You could recognize that little song, or at least that beat. And obviously that hook. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Everybody going in right now. Project Elevated, I see you. Nerd Chris, I see you. Mr. September, I see you. 9 Instrumentals, I see you. Swift Arms, I see you. Party Starter D, I see you. What was the other one? DS, I don't want to say the wrong letters. Hobo, you remember?
DGS 619.
Shout out to them. You know what I mean? Word.
Big up to them.
Nice and busy up in here tonight. I like that. So boom, this is what round number 5 would have been like. You see what I'm saying? The best recycled track beat round. You would have had basically, I consider a few different sources where, you know, you could say use that beat before Def Squad did. One of my favorites is Next with Too Close. You know what I mean? Good little R&B joint right there. That's just one of many. I think someone said Big Bub in the fucking chat. Shout out to Big Bub.
Big Bub was Big Bub.
That was Motown, right? Was Big Bub on Motown? I feel like Big Bub's on
I don't know.
Is it Uptown?
I don't know.
You got me. It feels like it could have been Uptown. I don't know though.
I had one.
He feels like an Uptown artist.
I feel like, right? That's what I feel like. What do you guys think? We got your, I mean, what do you guys think? We got you open? I mean, yeah, part 2 or the game?
Yeah,
we got you open part 2, man.
Got you open. That joint was crazy, and just the way it just started, like Rod Digger just hit you in the face, like just first, just wow. Yeah.
This was a perfect homage to the original, you know what I mean, of Got You Open. And like you said, Buck was on the hook. He also did do a verse on it. He did the last verse. He did the last verse on the record. That I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that record. You're right. This is the best one on the album, on the Flipmode Squad album. This is the best record on the Flipmode album.
Best recycled.
That's why I said arguably. I wasn't thinking correctly. I'm sorry, it's the bud.
Yo, shout out to Swift Arms. Yeah, Bub was on Motown. I appreciate it. That was like one of those things that I would have been like all night, like, what was it, Uptown or was it Motown? Thank you. With Motown Records, apparently. Again, this was definitely a favorite of everybody's on Black Moon. The beat was crazy, but they never went Black Moon. Never went forward with this beat as the single. They did the remix, dropped the remix, and this was kind of like an album cut and a B-side because they did put it on. They did put it on the 12-inch, if I'm not mistaken, but never moved on it. I always thought the beat was ridiculous. Like it was so good, but I love the remix too, though. But two different vibes completely. So I'm glad that I guess didn't know, at the time, Busta basically reincarnated his joint. You know what I'm saying? Leaving the beat miners as producers listed on the track, leaving your man Buckshot, who I'm assuming since he's on the hook, he gets the publisher on the hook. I'm hoping. You know what I'm saying? And now
that song got played a lot. I heard that song a lot. Yeah. That song got a lot of play in my circles. That song got a lot of play.
Are you talking about the Flipmode or the original?
The Flipmode track, the Flipmode. Just because, like you said, the original was so dope, but to have that remix, I mean, and quite honestly, a lot of times the only verse that would get played would be the Rod Digger verse, just because it was that dope. But yeah, that song got a lot of burn.
Yeah, and for her verse that got played all the time, like it's a really dope record. The whole entire record, everybody spits on the record, and I don't know why it wasn't a big record.
Word, agreed. Lord Have Mercy got busy. I mean, his voice fit that song perfectly. Now, can we just talk for a minute? Like, what happened to Lord Have Mercy? Does anybody know, like, for real, what happened to him?
Actually, what happened to the squad? The whole squad.
Well, I mean, they're about to come out with another album. So, I mean, and we all know what happened to Rod Digger. So, I mean, I don't think, and we all know what happened to Split Star, but which is nothing. He is still Split Star doing the same with Busta. But what happened to Lord Have Mercy? I need to know.
Yeah, you would have thought that he would, because I remember him dropping a single. I want to say on Game, if I'm not mistaken. Remember that label Game? They had like the porn stars on the front cover.
Yes.
He dropped a 12-inch on that label, which was pretty dope. I can't remember the name of it right now. Which Scam was it? But you're right. Like that guy's voice.
Said he had beef with Busta.
That's what I read online. I didn't want to say because I don't know if it's true. It's basically what I read in like Wikipedia. But long story short, it does say that he felt, and I don't know who's quoting him, that Busta was holding him back when around that. I think it's around the time when Busta was getting ready to jump to J Records. So it's more about him than about the group. Even though he brought the group over. This is the confusing part for me too, because I thought that Flipmode had 2 albums. They only have one.
I thought they did too. I
would remember seeing like promo for a second album on J Records specifically. That's what I'm talking about. Like I remember he brought over to J Records, which was Clive Davis's new label.
Yeah, Clive Davis.
Maybe.
I mean, I really feel like Split Star deserved the album. I'm not Split Star because Split Star did have an album. I really feel like, especially if Split Star has an album, respectfully, if Split Star has an album, there's no way Lord Have Mercy shouldn't have an album.
Does Split Star have an album?
Personal opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody said, yeah. But was it like in indie or was it dropped like on a major?
I know it doesn't matter. He had an album.
I want to go on record saying I think there's only 2 artists that ever came out via Busta as far as Flipmode records or whatever, you know, that had like major label releases. It was Rampage and Rod Digger and the group, but nobody else individually. Like they're saying, like a Lord Have Mercy or something like that.
Shout out to
Flipstar had 2 albums.
Does it say what labels? I'm just curious what labels they're on. Because it could be like mixtape, right?
I mean, so yeah, it's called Paper Rock Records. It is his own label. But I don't care. He put out an album.
Yeah, you're right. Even if it's on his own. Yeah, I feel you.
Shout out to Rock Mars. Rock Mars was in Flipmode early in his career, and then
Snowdog was on Flipmode,
and then he left it, and we see where Rock is at. You know what I mean? And the same with Stove. But I've always wondered because I saw the promotion for Lord Have Mercy's album. I remember seeing it everywhere. They started to really promote it, and then there was just nothing from it. Just nothing.
Remember he had
nothing, dude.
2 songs out.
Can I read off
What'd
to you guys?
Breeze?
I think I remember he had like 1 or 2 songs out, and he was on other people's songs as well too. So I don't know.
I'm on the Flipmode Wikipedia page at the moment, and it lists a bunch of past members. Some I've never heard of, and some are definitely like, really? So we'll start with Baby Sham. Shout out Baby Sham, again, Queens. Chauncey Black. I didn't know he was part of Flipmode. I mean, Chauncey, he's one of the members of Blackstreet. So that's a little weird. DJ Ice Cold. DJ Scratch. I can kind of see him being affiliated like Flipmode, for sure, especially doing the entire project almost. J Doe. Anybody know who that is?
My cousin.
Your cousin?
No,
I mean, no.
This is terrible. Laba. I remember hearing the name Laba before. Labba. Laba. Am I saying it? Labba? Is it Labba? Laba? Labba.
I don't know.
I've heard that name before. And I want to say, like, I've heard it like on the Game Records kind of thing for some weird reason, I feel like. Lord Have Mercy, Lonnie B. Real, M. Dollars, Mecca, Nikki Greer, Nori, Papoose. Papoose, I remember being, him and K-Slay had a thing, like, it was whatever. Rampage, Reek the Villain. I remember Reek the Villain.
From Long Island.
Yep. Rock Marciano, Sage Monstrosity.
Shout out to my man, Reek.
Sirius, Show Money, Spliff Star, but they don't say Aaron Cook, aka Stove God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know the squad was that deep.
Again, I don't know how. Plus, he's been more concentrated on the what's this shit called, the conglomerate. He's more focused on the conglomerate right now, which is his new crew and label and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's what. So it looks like that would have been the only round you guys would have probably given the Imperial. So it was a Def Squad evening, no matter what. But both albums are fire. I definitely like both.
Sure.
I have one criticism. The Imperial. Now that the game's over, there was no direction, really, from like almost every song. There's a theme, like, hey, we're gonna everybody on the line outside. Like, okay, cool, we're gonna talk about that. Like, it's like there was no. I don't feel like there was any kind of like, you know, we should like do. It's almost like the
no cool.
It's not like it was like, yo, this is what it is. Get to work. It's like, oh, okay. So what we talking about? Like, we go. Even the record with him and Baby Sham and Spliff, where it's like it's supposed to be like this back and forth of like, you know, OG to young, you know, to YG, and it just felt like forced. I didn't take a lot of the direction. The beats are fire, a lot of good songs, but it very well could have just been a mixtape for me at the end of the day. I think scratch this thing. There's no direction. With Def Squad, El Nino, I started to catch wind of almost like I think again this recycled beat kind of theme going on. Like there's a lot of samples I very easily recognize, and I'm not that guy most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like, are we playing into this whole Def Squad Delight thing? Like, are we going like this old school kind of feel? Because there's nothing wrong with it if that's what it is. But then you had records like Full Cooperation, which I remember everybody's kind of reaction. I love Full Cooperation. I think it's dope.
Yeah,
but
me too.
It was so opposite from like records like The Game, like Rapper's Delight, Rhyming with the Biz. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just so like, it's a little different.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think it was meant to be like a real serious album. It was just like a novice album.
It was a party. I feel like it was more like a party vibe album. If you understand, like I felt like it was exactly the feeling of Def Squad Delight. Like, yo, it's just a bunch of goons partying right now, and we chilling. It's just about funk. A lot of
right.
He's right. That's what I got from it.
Yeah, a lot of the beats did feel and reminded you of old school records, or they had a sample that you've heard before. So it was very like kind of nostalgic almost. You know what I mean? So that's why.
Like, there was an old school feel. Plus, there was definitely a theme, like you said, like goons hanging out. Like even the skits they're like hanging out, talking shit, and the skits on the Imperial are just like them beating people up. And it was just like, all right, where are we going?
That was one of the things that I dislike about a lot of Flipmode interludes, but the interludes on it, it's like, you know, they're always beating up a geek or somebody who just wants to ask them a question. Yeah. They're always like trying to prove how tough they are, and it's like I just let it be about the music, man. Just if you're a tough guy, I get it, cool. Like just make the music dope, bro. Like whatever tough guy shit you're gonna say, make the music dope. I don't need stupid skits to reinforce on how tough you are. I didn't really particularly like them, you know.
It's that Long Island
That's a good. You know what? That's a good point, Ike. I appreciate that. It was unnecessary. I agree with you.
Buster's from Long Island, right? Buster's from Long Island.
Nah, man. There was one like there's one on every.
You want to claim Buster?
Oh yeah, Buster. I said this is an LI game, man. You're not listening. But
I'm listening. You're listening. But go ahead.
But there's a skit on there where they like walk out of a store or something like that, and some guy's like, "Oh, I just want to ask you a question," and the next like, "Yo, get out of our way!" And it was like very like animated kind of, and it's like
right.
It in between the records that they were placed, it just didn't vibe right. You know what I mean?
I agree. An interesting point of view here that I want to bring up as a conversation for us as well. I think it'll make for good content. Let me make sure I give the proper credit to who brought it up. It was Mr. September 71 in the chat. Paying attention. I never felt that invested much into his artist the way 50 did with G Unit. How do we feel about that?
Say that again?
He never felt that Busta invested much into his artist the way 50 did with G Unit.
I think that's probably true. I feel that way. I mean, someone said it in the chat that about Rampage. I mean, to be clear, Rampage was not ever like great, but I mean, Wild for the Night was a big record, and that album was actually a pretty good album. So, what do you say, Bree?
He was big because remember, Rampage was kind of once he had songs out, he was on the remix for Big as well.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He was making his rounds. He was definitely making his rounds.
He was.
But continue. Cut you off.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it doesn't feel like he put as much effort in, because as I was listening to this album and doing my homework, I was wondering again, and I don't think we ever answered it, where is Lord Have Mercy? And then two, where's Baby Sham? Like Baby Sham was dope. Baby Sham had some really dope rhymes and some like a pretty dope presence on this album. Now, I can't say he totally didn't look out for his artists, because I feel like, from the outside looking in, it seems like he did right by Rod Digger. You know, Rod Digger got her album. Her album was dope. We talked about it on the show. Max.
Yeah, did she get 2 albums? This is one.
I don't know if the rest of her albums are on Flipmode,
No.
but all in total, I think Rod Digger's got like 4 albums.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I want to, I guess, sort of play devil's advocate to the first portion of your conversation, because you sort of not switched up the tone, but like gave him his props. But what more could a CEO of a label, right, a crew, a squad, do? What present them with every opportunity that he possibly could? Like, you're talking about.
I don't know. That's a question for you. You're the record industry guy. I wasn't in that world, so
I was gonna say the devil's advocate answer for that. I was gonna say, like, you have a guy like Busta who doesn't have to put out a fucking crew album. You know what I'm saying? Like, this next budget could be mine. Spending it.
True.
Can't even say us, because it's y'all. Because what's he really collecting off that budget of? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I mean, he runs the budget, but long story short, I'm gonna give it to the crew, right? Always has been on every project, on tour with him.
True. Also true.
All of them. From what I see.
Also true. Also true. Yeah, that's true.
You got an opportunity, like you said. We all know the story about Flavor in Your Ear. He's gonna get on the record. He said, "Yo, Puff, let me get my little cousin on here." He said, "If I put your cousin on the record, like, I'm not paying you." And he was like, "All right." I don't know if you know that story. So Busta didn't get paid for Flavor in Your Ear.
Oh, sure. I thought you were just saying.
Took that, let Rampage get on there. Well, again, another look, which became a classic forever remix. We talked about it here, right here, Max.
Mm-hmm.
It's on this episode right here. Best remix. What? But you also have examples of the Flipmode getting the single. I mean, it was on Busta's album, but you got Mariah Carey on your album. And you like, that's another Janet record for me, right? Like another easy, like, this is me and her. Yeah. That's it. He puts the whole crew, well, as many as he could, right, Paul?
Right.
Again, he don't got to spread the love like that. You know what I'm saying? And then,
right,
as CEOs are concerned, again, I don't know. I'm not saying I 100%, because I could totally turn this conversation around. I'm staying to my direction right now. He also, I mean, how many crews really stick together for that many years like that? They stuck together for a good, like, 10 years. I mean, there's members that, you know, came in and out, but like the majority, Faces, the Rampages, the Rod Diggers, the Baby Shams, you know what I'm saying? We're pretty much Spliff. We're pretty much the majority of it.
Was not to cut you off, Jules, but was Rampage on the Touch It remix? Rod Digger was, though.
Yes. Digger was.
Yeah.
I think again, another look, like you just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like,
big record. And he did put her on.
He not just her, but again the crew. But again, you can specify her as well. So it's like, I feel what Mrs. September was saying, and again, I could do a whole 180 right now and be like, what about you know? But what do you guys think? I mean, did Busta really give his artist a shot? Again, you talking about Lord Have Mercy, you're talking about Baby Sham. Not every artist is going to blow up off your label either. I mean, think about all the artists on G-Unit.
That's true. That's true. That's true. You know what? I take back what I said. I can admit when I rethink my thoughts.
It's kind of difficult, because it's what is considered a look. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody's going to do something for you, it's not about them pulling you all the way through. You got to be ready to do what you need to do when that moment happens. So also if somebody comes out and to give me an opportunity to be on a fucking remix, and I shit the bed with my verse, that's nobody's fault but my own at that point. You know what I mean? So I think especially in hip hop, there's so many variables. Like when I think about Rock Moss, shout out to my brother Jazz, but you know, when I think about Rock Moss, and I remember Busta Rhymes and Flipmode being on one of the award shows, and Rock Moss is in the background on the stage with the other 10, 15 guys, and you're thinking, okay, this is about to be, and it didn't. and then seeing how long it took his career to get to where he's at now. So that's a very long time. So I don't know, you know what I mean? At the same time, I'm pretty sure Rock Mars would say that he's not the same artist then as he is now. You know what I mean? So there's so many different variables, I think, in hip hop, because you could say the same thing kind of for like Fat Joe, right? There wasn't too many artists, but he put Pun on, and you can kind of like go down the line. There's always one amazing guy, and when that guy is trying to put on his people's, not everybody is to that same quality. The Touch It remix is a prime example. Not everybody can rhyme like Busta. The Touch It remix was fucking horrible.
You didn't like the Missy verse, huh?
Oh God!
Or was it the Mary verse that you didn't like? You didn't like
the Mary verse, yeah, the Mary verse, the Missy verse. There was somebody else on there that I was just like, yo, man, who's the engineer on the other side of the glass that's like, yeah, keep going, son, keep going.
You know,
can I tell you who it is? Can I tell you who it is? It's the guy who answers to the guy that owns the studio. Goes, just keep billing them. They don't say stop.
He's getting paid. Yes.
He wants to sit there and hear his shit back for an hour.
Yeah.
No problem. He wants you to press play. No problem.
Yeah.
Keep billing them.
Somebody's working tonight.
Somebody gonna work tonight.
And I'm trying to give you a chance. Now, you don't get me my money tonight, I'm gonna put that young girl of yours out on Horse Road.
Listen, Prince, that's my wife you talking about,
So
man.
what?
Somebody is working tonight.
Cadillac Towers working tonight. Black Child working tonight. They was part of Murder Inc. I see you, Mr. September. He said Murder Inc. had a few of those. Like he's like Black Child.
I think everybody had like
Charlie
look at Graf. Graf said he was part of Rockefeller, and now he's just he's coming out and stuff.
Yeah, the Graf story is interesting because I still didn't do much of my research as far as his new stuff, but I was definitely familiar with him back in the day, and he was definitely sharp back then. But it was also like what he admits to now. He's like, I was so sharp that like there was no way I was gonna end up like on radio or anything like this shit. But he was dope. I just didn't. Again, it was a Queens thing too, so I was kind of like, yeah. But when he kind of just, in my eyes, disappeared, and maybe he didn't, because like I said, like the Drink Champs episode that he has is really dope. It opened me up to like, oh shit, I gotta start checking this shit out, because he always was that sharp, and now today you can be sharp and have a career. And he's name dropping, not in a fucked up way, but he's name dropping people that he's doing records and albums with. He's like, I know all the Griselda guys. Like we tour together. We do this. I got record. I'm like, oh, I gotta find them records. I like the Rockefeller Chain song. I like it. I think it's a good record. I'm sad that he don't have a Rockefeller Chain. That's the weird part about it. It's your record and you don't have a chain. And the name of the song is
Graf got a dope record with Royce the 5'9" that came out on his album. I think it was like a year. What was that, like a year, 2 years ago? Graf is shout out to Graf, man. He's a cool ass dude too, man.
Yeah,
cool ass dude, bro.
On the same track as Royce to find that show you how sharp he still is. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to check out his new shit. The Graf.
I gotta check it out too.
It's cool. He's a super humble dude. Like I really enjoyed that interview. And Memphis Bleak as a co-host, that needs to happen more often. He's fucking funny as hell.
Yo, that episode when they were talking about Nori's hair was hilarious.
That's the episode. It was just, it's like
hysterical
as shit. Because you could tell like Nori he's got a little bougie, and Bleak is, you know, he's got money too, but like he's still very hood. So it's like he's still bringing a lot of that hood. Actually, he's a little hood bougie to a certain degree, but he still feel like a little more hood than Nori. So like Nori's a little bit like on some, he combing his waves and all this other shit.
Nori got a little bit more money than Bleak. Nori got a little more money than Bleak.
I think at the moment, yes. So.
At the moment, yeah. At the moment, well, actually, I don't know, because Jay-Z said as long as he alive, Bleak is never broke. So it's just talking about.
It's just a line. Don't worry about it. Just a line. He also said, a bunch of shit like Rockefeller forever. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you. Oh, that's what I was gonna say before, man. For all the artists that didn't necessarily have a good career from like the other ones in Flipmode and shit like that, we would have been looking at these big rappers in a certain way if they didn't put on their peoples, or at least attempt to put their peoples on.
Yeah, true. For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, because like there's so many, because of course, as soon as somebody gets on, like, yo, I got you, kid, I got you. And then 6 months later, they're like, yo, they're not digging your records like they digging mine, bro. You're just gonna have to, you're just gonna have to put this aside now.
Timing is everything. You know what I'm saying? Timing is everything. It's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Someone said hood bougie is hilarious. Man, there's levels of, you know what I'm saying? Hood
it is.
Triple C's fine example of hood bouginess 101 is the hood mimosa. The ghetto mimosa. When they crack open a fresh plastic bottle of Sunny Delight, personal size. You don't want to get the 2 gallon. You want just the right amount of sugar, of overdosing sugar, to pour into your fine champagne that came out of a box. And then you pour that, you let it sit and let the thickness of the Sunny Delight encase the bubbles. So no bubbles are coming out.
Hey, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Do they still make Sunny Delight like perfect?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They still sell gas, so.
Oh man, I remember what back in the days. I'm sorry, Breeze. I had to bring this up.
Hey, easy.
Oh, let's go.
Easy. I made a ghetto screwdriver with the Sunny D and vodka.
Oh,
And we went to Greek Fest and Breeze was knocked out.
Breeze, did you not have a good time with that, Breeze?
Well,
too much.
I made it home. Well, much.
That's hysterical.
Yo, my man Scam.
More than anything, though, Triple C, let's not ignore the fact you've been a Sunny Delight supporter for a few years. You talking about Greek Fest?
Yeah, seriously, he's been on the Ghetto Mimosas for.
Yeah, you been. Look, you say get a mimosa right there. What are you sipping on? What are you sipping on? What is that? Ghetto seltzer and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's water in a bottle. He just shakes it up so he get like some bubbles and shit, and then quickly drinks it.
Well, the body can't take it no more.
No,
no shit.
Sunny D alcohol and a fresh magazine, a fresh fully loaded clip. That's a fucking
That's
Friday
right.
night.
No, he's got the Triple C has a revolver with the duct tape on the handle.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so hip hop. I swear to God, the magazine. I thought you meant like him back in the day, like sitting with like a Source magazine, chilling. That's what that's what you were sort of picturing, sort of drawing up for us. Because Triple C, like I said, Triple C was the driver. Don't get it twisted. Triple C was the driver. Triple C was if he wasn't driving, he was a good shotgunner. I'll tell you that right now. He's definitely a good shot.
Yeah, apparently he is. Apparently he is.
Double entendre. Double the pun. Got a pun in there.
Right. If Triple C got out the car, you were in trouble.
So we go wrap things up for editing purposes. So again, in the chat room, to make sure you hang out for a second. We're gonna go ahead and say thank you for joining us every Monday night. You know we get live here every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes here live on Twitch. Thank you for always following us and checking us out in the chat room every Monday. Appreciate all you guys for joining us. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube. We're constantly dropping remixes of these episodes. Like I said, we drop them every week, content along the week. And sometimes we have separate discussions as well. Check us out, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And if you just want to hear us and not have to look at these ugly faces, you can check us out on all your DSPs, Triple C's. Make sure we're covered everywhere you go, everywhere from your iHearts, your Amazons, your Apple Musics, and all that. You can check us out on any one of those. Shout out to all the different countries that tune in on both the audio and the visual. We definitely respect you guys. Thank you so much. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace, everybody. EBR, one time we out.
Peace.
Did you say who won the battle? I don't recall you saying.
Oh,
yeah, we did.
Oh,
look.
You're saying
he did.
I did.
No, he
Bro,
did.
All right.
I meant to mention, because I've been keeping stats of when we had the battles and we could mark up the wins. And I was the only one to vote for Death Squad tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I had to put my win up there.
I want to make it clear right now. I'm tired of having to prove, you know what I'm saying, that I do my job around here. Just check the stats, baby. Check the stats.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
You don't even take care of your cat. What are you talking about?
Right. Your cat's over there.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Have a good night.